Hey there, boys and girls. Today we're going to be doing the Neo Exdeath fight. It's kind of funny, the trial boss comes out before the units on this one. Well, the units to get bonus at least. That's okay, we're going to kill it. Anywho. We need to do wind and dark damage 2 times or more. Defeat it with a limit burst and defeat it within 20 turns. A lot of people in the Discord set me up some Elenas to use for this. We're going to be taking Dunkensteins. At first we got Summerfina and Lid. Lots of hit points and defense, etc, etc. She has death immunity. One thing I'd like to mention, if we look at it from left to right, slots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the friend unit would be 6. Slots 1, 5, and 6 are going to be taking death attacks, so they need death immunity. In my clear, slot 4 is going to take a death attack as well, which is Myra. She can't re-raise through it, and you can't avoid it with death immunity, so she's just going to have to take that one. We're okay with that, and what you need to know is slots 2 and 3, which is Elena and Charlotte, are completely safe from death attacks in phase 1. So with that said, keep some death immunity on everyone else. My Elena built pure damage for this fight. She's got Beast Killer on for the second phase. Here we got Charlotte. I'm using one tank for this. I found that the single target melees didn't really do a whole lot of damage, so I built her for passive provoke. And she has just some hit points and defense stuff on. All of her units also need status immunity, and I put the Unholy Grimoire on her. It's a dark weapon, so we get mission credit for that. And I equipped a wind item, so we get mission credit for that. Myra, she's here to do Myra things. She's status immune, got lots of hit points, defense, spirit, all that stuff. Sylvie, same thing, defense, spirit, all that. She's here to imbue. We pretty much got Myra here for her Imperil and her Entrusting. It's really handy for this fight. Yeah, that's about that with the units. Let's check out Dunkenstein's Elena. Two-hand weapon, safety bit on for death immunity. Got Necropolis on for some killers. That's nice. Not required, but it is nice. Let's get into it. Let's load game. Alrighty, so Summerfina and Lid. I'm going to use Water Fight for some LB and Ultimate Siesta to break the boss. Got our Elenas ready to do their thing with Aurora Arts and Way of the Aurora. Like so. Sylvie is going to get ready to get triple cast, so we're going to use Spring Cleaning for status immunity and Marion Watch Over Me for a really good buff. Myra is going to use Hit Single and Intro, and then Charlotte's just going to magic cover. Charlotte's a little vulnerable this turn because she doesn't have any mitigations up. You can kind of get a picture of how much damage Charlotte takes like this. There's the death attack that fed immunes. There you did. About 8,000 points of damage or so. Not really that bad. We get them counters for those sweet LB crystals. Alrighty, now Sylvie is going to imbue us with Holy. And I guess just give us a Gracious Knight. And then we'll get our LBs ready to chain. Send them off. Get Myra, Interlude, and I guess hit single again. Be fine. So we're full hit points here. We'll go ahead and use an item. That's our wind damage. We'll get Charlotte to use another one for some more wind damage. She could use her mitigations here, but I think she'll be okay. There's a death attack on Sylvie. Alright, now we're ready to get into our damage rotation. Blade Crystal times 3. Let's see here. Again, if you kind of messed up, there's you another item to do wind damage with. We're definitely good on that. We'll use main verse, and then we'll use Piercing Voice. I don't think Piercing Voice is really required here because in my testing, Elena didn't kill the boss from this point, but she gets it pretty low. That's always nice. We'll just have Charlotte defend. There's your death attack on Myra. Like I said, you can't resist it, you can't re-raise, you can't do nothing about that one. So she just got to take it. Alright, we'll get Sylvie to use full life on Myra. We'll get Elena, or Fid to use her limit burst thing again just to fill up LB gauges. Throw us out a heal. Get Charlotte to punch the boss if you need to use an item. There's another chance to use it. Chain in, finish this phase out. He was engulfed by the void! Void was mine. Who knows? I'm always a big fan of RP during this, and I love the music during this fight. Hopefully I've got it turned up loud enough where the music plays as well. He is neat. Exdeath. Memories, dimensions, existence. All of that should be returned to nothing, and I too can disappear forever. This guy just wants to get away. He just wants to quit. Alright, so we'll get back into our damage stuff. Starlight, Aurora, Arts Way of the Auroras. Those two. We'll get Sylvie. Spring Cleaning. I do know you need stats effects on this part of the fight. We'll use Marion Watch Over Me to unlock triple cast. Get Myra to do intro, and I guess it's single. We'll open up with an LB here with Fid. If you don't have her LB up, you can use Ultimate CS, that's fine too. And then Charlotte's LB is going to give her the magic cover, give us the mitigation, that's always nice. Now, the big thing you need to know about like this part of the fight, the boss is going to do some like vacuum wave. As you can see, it hit my Elena really hard. If he uses like that two times on one unit, it could die. So if you want to use re-raise here, that's fine too. We'll just kind of go without it, see how we do. All the crystals in the game. Alrighty, so now we got triple cast with Sylvie. Give us some holy, because that's what Elena imperils. And we'll use Gracious Knight. So we'll get our LBs ready to chain. Now what I want to do here is I want to send the LBs off. Now I want to get Myra ready to use Interlude, and then for you, and I want to get an LB back over to Elena. And then with Fid, we'll use this. Probably should use it first, but whatever. And we'll get us a heal off. And then Charlotte will just open up with her mitigations. She got the general turn 1, this is magic turn 2. Take note of the dispel right there. It hit Charlotte, so now she has no more magic cover. You need to be really careful to watch the dispels on this. She has no status immunity, she has no cover, she has nothing right now, so you need to really pay attention to that. Light, we'll use Blade Crystal ×3. We'll get Sylvie to go ahead and do Spring Cleaning and Gracious Knight. Hopefully Charlotte will fill, if not we can entrust it on over with Myra. You should get it with this. Put up the magic cover again. We're decent on hit points. Let's check our breaks. Got 2 turns, that's really nice. Water fight and a heal. There's Grand Cross. I believe that is going to debuff your status immunities. There's a smack on the Elena. Really hurts. Myra got tons of LB that time. That's really nice. We're going to do the same thing with... Well, actually, first let's check our cover. Yep, so we still got an active cover, that's good. We'll use outro and for you to Elena. We'll reload this. And we'll chain these off. We'll throw us up another break with Fid. Sylvie really don't have anything to do here. We'll just go have her refresh our stuff. And I guess we'll have Charlotte use her mitigation. Alrighty, so now how I want to go about doing this, there's a dispel, so we got to get a cover up next turn. And she's also susceptible to status effects when that happens. I want to use the LB. That's the reason why I entrusted it over. But I don't want to chain him because that'll take the boss below 20%, but not close enough to kill on the next turn. So I'm just going to click one, then I'll click the other. We'll lower his hit points down just a little bit. Excellent. And we got lucky in Charlotte Field. That's nice. Not required because you can entrust it right here. And we'll get back into Myra's rotation. Hit single. We broke her last turn with Fid, so she really don't have anything to do. Really, Sylvie don't have anything to do here. Well, yeah, Sylvie's important. She's got to give immunities. Fid really has nothing to do here. It's kind of dealer's choice on whatever you want to do. You got good. We're good on hit points and all that good stuff. I mean, I could put re-res up if I wanted to. I'll just keep going back to this. There's another dispel on Charlotte. Single target damages went out. Like I said, if they double up on you, they can kill your guys. So just keep that in mind. Alright, we're good here. We'll use Interlude. And we'll give Charlotte another LB gauge because of this dispel. That up. See, we're good on hit points. I'll go ahead and re-break the boss. Now we got to redo Elena's stuff. We're still in Aurora Arts. That's why I wanted to use the LB, so we don't have to switch to Blossom stance here. So we're gonna do a light imbue, and then hopefully I clicked on Way of the Aurora. Let me double check that. I don't pay attention to what I'm doing half the time. We'll do that, and we'll get Sylvie to put her buffs back up. We took yet another dispel. She got paralyzed. That's bad news, bears. Let's see. You can't remove... Or she got stoned. We'll take care of that with you. All's good in the world. Put up another magic cover. Now, right here, I want to save the LB, and I want to damage the boss. If you do Blade Crystal ×3 right here, you're probably going to kill the boss, so I just use this light imbue to kind of throttle her damage a little bit. Oh, wrong one. So we'll do the same thing here. Blade Crystal ×2. This should get the boss low without killing it. Perfect. That's exactly where we want to be. We'll have Sylvie do this. Really, Fid has nothing going on. Where are we at here? If you don't get the boss this low, you're going to get into some trouble. You can use your Ultimate Siesta here to get re-raise up. It's really whatever you want to do. The best way to do this fight is to skip this last part. I think in Senzar's first video, he went through this part a little bit, and I suggest people watch that so they can get an idea of what happens if you don't skip this, because it is pretty dang gnarly. So he does Disorder, which is going to give himself like permanent mitigation and a permanent buff. And then, like I said, if we don't end the fight right here, he's going to do some really, really nasty stuff to us, and we don't want that. We want to finish him out. So we'll use Piercing Voice, and really it doesn't matter because this is over. We'll use our LBs. And like I said, if you miss doing, wind damage, there you are again. Charlotte punches for some more dark damage, and then we'll just chain on the boss. Should be this. See why I wanted to get it low? Like, see, she doesn't just completely destroy the boss right there. So I would say probably anywhere from like 8%, probably a sweet spot on that. You'll have to play with it. See what you come up with. it depends on, you know, how well your Elena's geared and how well your friend Elena's geared. You know, Duncanstein's a great player. He's got a really nice character and stuff like that, but he was around 2000 to attack in Magic, so it's not really like overboard crazy geared. Pick our missions. Awesome, good deal. So that was a really fun fight. I had a really hard time with that one in JP. It feels good. Come here on Global with my good account and beat the shit out of it, because Exdeath whooped my ass a lot. I didn't have Barts, and I was trying to make Plum and Porum work, and that didn't work out for me, but you know, we got the win now, and that's all that matters. I hope you liked the video. Like I said, just be mindful of how you do damage with the Elena, because if you get into that sub 20 and you start taking deaths and stuff like that, it's very hard for Elena to do damage if she isn't properly ramped up to do damage. And that's why, like, I wanted to do it that way I could control exactly, you know, how much damage her limit burst would do and stuff like that. But like I said, I hope you liked the video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. We got our ranked tickets, I think, today. I'm going to be pulling mine Saturday when I'm streaming. Maybe we'll do a step on the Bart's banner. I'm not really sure. We'll see. I really want Lena. I don't particularly need Bart's, but I like him too. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on what chat wants to do, I guess. And then tomorrow we've got a boss battle for that Octopath collab going on. And you got, of course, your Bart's and Lena banner going on. Like I said. Senzar's got 2 different videos on this fight. Go check those out. He didn't use Elena in either one of those. And I'm going to also link Odoril's Clear. He used Sid. He loves Dragoons, and I respect that. Like, I like a man that's got units that he likes to use, and he gets to use them and stuff like that. I think he did like 3 turns on each phase or something like that. I haven't had a chance to watch it. I've been at work all day. I'll look that up, and I'll put it in my description as well with the gear and stuff that I use. Anyways, I've been rambling on too long. Hope you guys liked the video. Toodaloo.